In this video, we will start a real point of sale project using Gemini command line interface. And in this series, we will build a complete web application step by step. We are not building a complete demo project here. We are building a practical point of sale application by using PHP, MySQL, and Bootstrap 5. And in this first part, we will focus only on project setup. And you will learn how to start a real project properly with Gemini command line interface. Now we are showing what we will build in this full series. Here, we will build a point of sale application module by module. We will later create database, login, dashboard, and management modules. And after that, we will also build order and analytics modules. This is important because you should understand the full project direction first. Now we are explaining what this part will teach. In part 1, we will not jump directly into full application coding. Instead, we will first prepare the project in the correct way. We will understand why Gemini.md file is important. Then we will define project instructions inside that file. And after that, we will generate only the project directory structure. This is important because good setup makes the next steps easier. Now we are explaining you why we need Gemini.md file. Without proper instructions, AI can give inconsistent output. Sometimes it may generate too much code too early. And sometimes it may ignore the real project structure. This is important because repeating the same project details again and again wastes time. So instead of repeating everything in every prompt, we use Gemini.md file. This file becomes one clear instruction source for the project. And that helps Gemini, which follow one consistent direction. Now we are showing you what we will write inside Gemini.md file. In this file, we will define the project context for Gemini. We will add project overview first. Then we will define the tech stack. After that, we will define the current goal. Then we will define directory structure rules. And finally, we will add coding style and response style. This tells Gemini what to build and how to behave. Now we are moving to the practical section. Here, we will create the project folder first. And inside that folder, we will create the Gemini.md file. Then we will add the project instructions step by step. After that, we will write one short prompt. Then we will run that prompt in Gemini command line interface. And finally, we will review the generated folder structure. This is important because in part 1, we are setting the foundation only. Now we are creating the project folder for this point of sale application. And inside this project folder, we are creating the Gemini.md file. Now we are adding the project title inside Gemini.md file. This tells Gemini that this file belongs to our point of sale application project. Next, we are adding the project overview section. Here, we tell Gemini that this is a point of sale web application. This is important because Gemini should know the project type first. Now we are adding the tech stack section. Here, we mention PHP 8 for backend development. Then I mention MySQL as the project database. Next, we add data object for database connection. After that, we add Bootstrap 5 for front-end layout. And we also include vanilla JavaScript and jQuery DataTables. This tells Gemini the exact technology environment of the project. Now we are adding the goal section. Here we tell Gemini to build the point of sale project step by step. And for now, we only want project setup and directory structure. This is important because Gemini should focus only on the current stage. Now we are adding the directory structure rules section. Here we define the main folders for the project. These include config, assets, includes, modules, and uploads. Next, we define the subfolders for the assets directory. Here, we want CSS, JS, and images folders. Then we define the module folders inside modules. Here, we include dashboard, categories, users, products, orders, and analytics. This tells Gemini that how the project should be organized from the beginning. Now we are adding the coding style section. Here, we tell Gemini to keep the output simple and beginner-friendly. We also ask for clean and readable naming. And we clearly say not to generate full application code unless asked. This is important because part 1 is only about setup. Now we are adding the response style section. Here we tell Gemini to keep the output short and practical. And we also tell it to follow the defined project structure. Now the Gemini.md file is ready. Next, we will write the prompt. Now we are writing the prompt to generate the project directory structure. This prompt tells Gemini to read the instructions from Gemini.md file. Then it asks Gemini to generate only the project folder structure. Here we also clearly tell that Gemini not to generate application code. This is important because we only want the project foundation in this part. And we want the output to stay clean and beginner-friendly. Now we will run this prompt by using Gemini command line interface. Let us check the output. You can see here that Gemini generates the main folders for the project. And it also creates the subfolders inside assets. And it also creates the module folders inside modules. This output is correct because it follows our Gemini.md file instructions properly. And this is useful because the project now has a clean starting structure. Now we are reviewing the generated folder structure. Here, config will store database and configuration files later. Assets will store CSS, JavaScript, and images. Includes will store reusable files later in the project. Modules directory will store all main application features. And uploads directory will store uploaded files when needed. This is important because a clean structure makes future development easier. Now we are showing what we learned in part 1. We created the Gemini.md file for project instructions. Next, we defined the point of sale project direction clearly. After that, we generated the initial directory structure for the project. And we prepared the base for future module development. This means Gemini is now ready for the next development steps. So in this part, we completed the first and most important setup step. And we also learned how Gemini.md file controls the Gemini output in a real project. In the next part, we will generate the point of sale application database structure. And that will use the same project setup which we created here.